The holidays are here and we got to keep our nosh game strong. We're going to start with 8 ounces of cream cheese dropped in our biggest mixing bowl. You know that the pre-game is just as important as the main event, don't you? Of course, this ain't your first rodeo. So make sure we start with a room temperature softened cream cheese block. And after that, we're just going to get better and better. Next, we're going to add some mild cheddar. You can go sharp if you want to. I just think this one's a little bit more appealing to everybody. Going to add about 3/4 cup of that in here. Next up, some bacon bits. Again, throw a handful in there or to taste. Some people love it, some people don't. Just make sure you got enough in there to keep everybody happy if at all possible. Beautiful. Next up is some flavorings with some parsley. I love this stuff, especially whenever you add it to cheese. I think it is a real nice enhancing flavor. Again, a generous sprinkle of this. A lot of stuff in this kitchen is just going to be handful, pinch, and pounds. Next up, a little bit of ground black pepper, some garlic powder, which y'all know I love, and I've changed from the garlic salt to keep our sodium in check. Onion powder, these two go hand in hand. They're basically fraternal twins. Throw a little bit of that in there as well. Next up, we're going to use a little bit of low-sodium soy sauce just to make sure that everything sticks together like we want it to. You're going to add about half a tablespoon of that in. Next is a generous squirt of lemon juice, and then we're going to mix it up with our hands. Beautiful. Once you get a good crumbly mixture, we're going to go ahead and take that aside and get ready to make some fun. Bring out your baking dish, okay, everybody? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make little balls out of this gorgeous batter that we just made. So what we're going to be doing here today is going to take care of these, make sure that we keep these spread apart. You want them to have like 1 to 2 inches between each one of them. Perfect. And all you're going to do is just make sure that you got plenty. With what we've stirred up, you're probably going to have about 2 or 3 trays of these, which is good because they literally fly right off the relish table. Wonderful. Now, once we've got all these formed, what we're going to do is get some pistachio nuts. Going to mash the ever-loving bejesus out of them. You can either pound them with a fist, you can slam them with a hammer, or if you want to, get out your rolling pin and just roll these suckers flat. However you choose to do it, just be extra gentle with it, okay? Because you don't want to hurt your bag, and you want to make sure that you get as much powder out of your pistachios as you possibly can. Next, we're going to put that precious powder into a smaller mixing bowl. Make sure you get all of the lumps busted up, because there's going to be a few of them in there. So you want to go through and either pinch or sift or crush or however it is you want to do it, just to make sure you've got as fine a powder as possible. Now, you're going to take each one of these beautiful little cheese balls and you're going to roll them in that gorgeous pistachio powder. Super simple. See how easy that was? Now, if they've started to flatten or lose their shape, you can roll them between 2 greased palms and then drop them into your pistachio mixture just to make sure that we've got exactly the right shape for what we want, okay? Super simple, just as easy as that, okay? Now then, you're going to do that for each and every one of the balls in your batch. Now it's time to plate them and serve them. You're going to sprinkle the rest of that pistachio crust right here on the bottom. It's going to make like a bed of sorts. Plus, if any of that falls off of your pistachio cheddar balls, well, easy. They can just kind of roll up and catch some more of these crumbs here on the bottom. Then we're going to place each one of these in this beautiful tray, and then you're going to be ready to go. You can stick each one of them with a toothpick if you want to, or you can just make it finger food. It is completely and totally up to you. I like using a toothpick. I think it's just a little bit easier and keeps Uncle from touching every single one of them before he chooses the one he's actually going to eat. Yes, please.